Miraj. Please tell everybody about the festival, about the idea, and what are we doing.
Hi everyone, I'm Gerard, I'm M.O.P or Master of Persia. First time we start this festival when I'm thinking about the idea, it was at 2012, and when we left Iran for metal music, because there is not more audience and not a very big support for rock and metal music especially. And we thinking about we must try for make a festival and events for all Iranian rock and metal bands. When we start in 2012, we had a lot of support about Iranian bands and some Iranian great bands, some like us, as Azoma or Sanaz, Sanaz, and some. There is a lot of and Armenian and Georgian band. First time join us in Armenia. We had the festival there, and after that we found great guitar and bass player, Becca Simpson, Maham. And these guys said, this is a good idea and we can support you guys in my country. When we're thinking about this idea and we start with our guys, Master of Persia or M.O.P music, and some guys said we can work with Locomotive promotion, and these guys really thanks. These guys support me in this way, and when we start and we're thinking about big festival in Tbilisi, and tomorrow weekend, tomorrow 5 of October and 6, we have PersianRock&MetalFestival for second time in your country. But we had a little problem actually about our region. Sometimes it is, I think there is some problem about Iran and Georgia, but there is a government problem, and I don't know why we are rejected in this process. 2 times, me and my band, Master of Persia and M.O.P music guys, rejected, unfortunately. But Locomotive promotion and Mika and we help do this way, and now we have a visa about this. Thank you very much for your all support, and thanks to Georgian audience, Georgian people. We are so close together. Actually, our culture, Georgian and Iranian, same sister and brother. And thank you. I want to say thank you. I'm sorry about my bad English language.
It will be also interesting to hear from Behzat. Why did he decide to come to Georgia to make? We know that BBC are always busy, so you found time to come here. This is great. So it would be nice to hear more from you.
Of course, first of all, Georgia is a very beautiful country and lovely, and music is very strong in this country. I love your music, the harmonies and the style and the dance. So I came here before. So when I heard that Miraj is having this rock festival, it was very unusual because the support for this kind of music, which is alternative culture for Iranian youth, doesn't really exist in the surrounding country and not even in Iran, of course. So I thought it's a perfect country for Iranian artists to gather together again for something new as this. And I have to give a very brief history of why these guys are here and why it was very important for us as journalists to Persian language and these ways. After the revolution, there was a ban on music, not classical music, but anything other. So many pop musicians and artists, even rock musicians, went out of Iran to USA and other countries. So what happened to those who stayed inside? they started playing at home. So a new form of home music in 1990 evolved by kids, children, teenagers. And then, after Khatami, about 15 years ago, the president came and lifted the ban and limitations on this music. And suddenly, there was this explosion of modern music, rock, rap, pop even. And the important thing about this explosion was that they broke all the rules about poetry, about music, and they showed a very different face of Iranian population, something that lived parallel to the regime. So that is very important. It's a very important cultural movement. And the last years, BBC supported this kind of music and youth culture for the last 15, 16 years. I played it in my shows at night, every week, and I almost grew with all these guys. With the mistakes in the music, with the lyrics, but they gradually grew to something very important for our culture, because they teach a normal Iranian how to think differently, how to look at religion, society, in a very, and even nationally in a very different way, more international way. And Miraj did a wonderful job, because I came here, I thought he's in a very big fancy car and bodyguards with lots of champagne, but they live in a very small shack behind the house, and they're struggling with their rent, but they manage, all of them, trying offices in there, to put this festival together. So I thought it's the most important thing, the belief they have, and the power in their heart to make this happen next to Iran. It's very wonderful to have this concept in DC, because there was no center for Iranian youth to be active, and maybe in future this country will be, because many went to Turkey for a while and then to Dubai, but nothing happened. So here is a very wonderful country for that. And I'm going to show this program. I'm going to film, because of them actually I came to Tbilisi to film the city and show Iranians how the city looked, how the people and the culture are. So I owe it to Miraj and in this rock festival. And I'm going to show it to very normal Iranian families. I'm not going to show this to heavy metal fans. So the importance is for normal people to see what is their voice, what is their mind, and what this city can show. Thank you very much. Sabas.
Thank you.
International language clapping. Anna wants to say something, so I'm going to say it on her behalf. Anna and Miraj are part of Master Persia. Oh, okay, so she says in Persian, I'm going to translate for her.
درود به همه دوستان. من می‌خواستم بگم که توی ایران شرایط برای خانم‌ها خیلی سخته و اینکه مخصوصاً خانمایی که موزیک راک و متال کار می‌کنن اصلا این جایگاهی براشون نیست متأسفانه.
Anna says that it's very difficult in Iran to be active as a woman. There are a lot of limitations, and especially, never mind, being in a rock band and trying to play music and sing, especially metal music.
و اینکه می‌خواستم بگم اینجا پتانسیل خوبی داره برای موزیک راک و متال و تشکر کنم از مطالبه گرجی که به ما این فرصت رو دادن و اجازه دادن که تو کشورشون این برنامه رو برگزار کنن.
And she's very pleased, and she wants to thank the rockers, the metal rockers of Georgia, who give them such a support to let them have this festival in their land, and respect the people who respect her in the streets despite her looks, and they accepted her. So she really appreciates it. Thanks so much.
دیدی من